Stop scrolling for a second, because what I'm about to say might explain every mixed signal you've ever received. If she treats you like you matter, but not like everyone else, you're not imagining it. Listen carefully. I'm not here to flatter you. I'm here to sharpen you. Because most men misread interest, and that confusion costs them respect, attraction, and opportunities. Today, you're going to understand the psychology behind what women do when you are more than just a friend. First truth, women rarely say directly what they feel at the beginning. They show it. When a woman wants you, she will subtly increase access. That means she makes it easier for you to talk to her, see her, and be in her space. She replies faster. She keeps conversations alive. She asks follow-up questions, not because she's bored, but because she's investing attention, and attention is emotional currency. Second sign, she becomes selectively available. She may be busy with others, but when it comes to you, there's flexibility. She adjusts her schedule. She finds time. She might not cancel everything, but she prioritizes. That pattern matters more than words. Third, her body language shifts. When she likes you, her posture opens. She faces you directly. She mirrors your movements unconsciously. She laughs a little longer at your jokes. She maintains eye contact slightly longer than necessary. These aren't random behaviors. They're subconscious alignment signals. Now here's where most men get stuck. They look for dramatic signs, grand gestures, obvious flirting. But genuine attraction is often controlled, especially in the early stages. A woman who respects herself will not overexpose her interest immediately. Instead, she reveals it in layers. Fourth sign, she remembers details. Not because she has to, but because you matter to her emotionally. She recalls things you said weeks ago. Your goals, your frustrations, your preferences. When a woman stores your information, she's mentally positioning you differently than other men. Fifth, she tests your emotional stability. This is subtle. She may challenge your opinions lightly. She may tease you. She may create playful tension. Why? Because she wants to see how grounded you are. Attraction deepens when a man stays calm under mild pressure. Sixth, she increases personal disclosure. She shares stories that are not surface level. Family dynamics, past experiences, fears, dreams, vulnerabilities. Emotional openness is not random. It's a trust signal. And here is something powerful most men miss: energy consistency. When she likes you, her energy around you feels different. There's a softness in her tone, a slight excitement. Even if she's composed, there's a subtle warmth that wasn't there before. Women often regulate their behavior socially, but emotions leak through tone and timing. Now I want you to reflect. If she treats you differently in ways that feel intentional, not accidental, that's data. Attraction is not chaos. It follows psychological patterns. But here's the mistake. Many men either overreact or underplay these signals. They either assume too much or dismiss everything. The key is pattern recognition. One sign means nothing. Consistency across behaviors means everything. And if you're starting to recognize these signals in your own life, pay attention, because what comes next will determine whether you stay safe friend territory or step into something more powerful. Now let's go deeper, because attraction isn't just about what she does, it's about what she protects. Seventh sign, she wants you. She becomes slightly protective of her image around you. She may dress a little better when she knows she'll see you. Not dramatically, just intentionally. Women understand perception. When they care about how they appear to you, it means your opinion carries weight. Eighth, she creates reasons to be physically near you, sitting closer, standing beside you in groups, finding small moments of touch, a brief tap on the arm, adjusting something near you, playful contact during laughter. These micro movements are often subconscious indicators of comfort and interest. Physical proximity is not accidental. Humans move closer to what feels emotionally significant. Ninth sign. She engages in future-oriented language. Listen closely. If she says things like, "We should try that," or "You'd like this place," or "Next time she's mentally placing you in future scenarios. That's not friendship language. That's projection. When someone imagines shared experiences, the bond is no longer casual in their mind. 10th, she responds to your emotional state. If you're quiet, she notices. If your tone changes, she senses it. Women are often highly attuned to emotional shifts. When she cares, she tracks your moods, not to control you, but because connection creates emotional synchronization. Now let's talk about something even more revealing. When a woman is interested, she subtly seeks your validation. She may ask your opinion more often than others. She may check your reaction after sharing something. She wants to know how you see her. That feedback loop matters. Attraction grows when a woman feels seen and acknowledged by the man she values. But here's the psychological truth most men misunderstand. Interest does not always mean readiness. A woman can show attraction signs and still hesitate. Why? Because women often evaluate emotional safety before moving forward. They ask themselves, is he stable? Is he consistent? Does he respect boundaries? Does he lead with confidence? So if you see these signals, your response determines the outcome. If you become desperate, she withdraws. If you become overly available, she loses intrigue. If you remain grounded, calm, and purpose-driven, attraction intensifies. Now I want you to think about this carefully. When she is around you, does she seem more engaged than with others? Does she initiate contact sometimes? Does she maintain conversations longer than necessary? Does she adjust her behavior when you're present? Patterns tell the truth. And there is one final layer most men overlook: emotional investment. When she starts sharing opinions about your life decisions, your goals, or your growth, she's not just chatting, she's invested. People only give advice to those they care about. If you're noticing multiple signs together, you're not imagining things. But knowing the signs is only step one. How you respond determines whether attraction grows or fades. In the next part, we'll uncover the subtle behaviors that confirm you are more than just a friend, and how to handle them correctly without losing power. Let's raise the standard now, because attraction is not proven by one gesture. It's proven by behavioral consistency. 11th sign, she introduces you to her inner circle differently. Pay attention here. If she casually mentions you to friends, or if her friends already know your name, that is not random. Social circles are trust systems. When a woman talks about you to others, she is psychologically testing your place in her world. If she wants you, she doesn't hide your existence. Another powerful indicator, she becomes slightly more expressive around you. Maybe she laughs louder. Maybe she smiles more naturally. Maybe she relaxes her guard. Women are often composed in public settings. When they feel attraction, the mask softens. Authenticity is a huge signal. Now let's discuss emotional pacing. If she escalates communication over time, more messages, deeper conversations, more responsiveness, that growth curve matters. Attraction is rarely static. It increases through interaction. If you notice the effort increasing gradually, that's investment behavior. Investment is the foundation of relationship psychology. Another subtle but important sign, she remembers your availability patterns. She learns when you're free. She adjusts accordingly. That's not coincidence. That's coordination. And coordination implies intent. Now I want to address something critical for men aged 18 to 65. Confidence in interpretation. Many men underestimate themselves. They assume friendliness. They assume coincidence. They assume politeness, but attraction often hides inside subtle consistency. However, and this is important, do not confuse kindness with romantic interest. Some women are naturally warm. That is personality, not desire. The difference lies in exclusivity and escalation. Ask yourself, is she giving you energy that feels slightly different than what she gives everyone else? Does she initiate sometimes? Does she maintain contact beyond necessity? Does she show curiosity about your personal life, not just surface topics? When these behaviors cluster together, that is when you have meaningful data. And here's something powerful. When a woman likes you, she unconsciously seeks emotional resonance. She may match your humor style. She may align her tone with yours. She may lean in during serious conversations. This mirroring effect is a subconscious bonding mechanism. Humans connect through alignment. Now remember, attraction is a dance. If she shows signals, your role is not to chase. Your role is to remain stable. Stability increases perceived value. If you overreact, you break the rhythm. If you stay composed, the rhythm strengthens. The goal is not to decode signals to control someone. The goal is to understand behavior so you respond intelligently, because clarity creates confidence, and confidence changes outcomes. In the final section, I'll reveal how to ethically confirm interest, how to avoid friend zone traps, and how to move forward with emotional intelligence without pressure, manipulation, or losing self-respect. Now let's bring this together in a way that protects your dignity and keeps this platform fully compliant with healthy relationship guidance. If you want to know whether you are more than just a friend, stop focusing only on signals and start observing reciprocity. Reciprocity means effort is balanced. Does she initiate conversations sometimes? Does she suggest plans? Does she follow through on what she says? Does she invest time without being prompted? Interest without action is curiosity. Interest with action is intention. That difference matters. Another important sign, she reacts to your absence. If you become slightly less available, not manipulative, just naturally busy, does she notice? Does she check in? Does she ask where you've been? When someone values you, your absence creates awareness. Now listen carefully. Healthy attraction never requires games. It requires clarity. If she likes you, at some point the interaction should naturally progress beyond vague signals. That may look like deeper conversations about values, life goals, or relationship expectations. It may look like her asking about your availability status. It may look like increased one-on-one time instead of group-only interaction. Progression is key. If everything stays in a permanent, friendly, neutral zone with no escalation over time, then you likely remain in that category. But if signals increase, conversations deepen, proximity grows, and investment becomes consistent, that pattern suggests you are more than just a friend. Now here is the most important psychological truth. Your response determines your trajectory. Stay grounded, stay respectful, stay confident. If you are interested, express it clearly and calmly, not with pressure, not with desperation, just with direct maturity. Attraction thrives in environments of emotional safety and confidence. And remember, rejection is not failure. It is data. Data protects your time and energy. Men who succeed in relationships are not the ones who chase every signal. They are the ones who understand patterns, communicate clearly, and maintain self-respect. Let me leave you with something powerful. If you suspect she may like you, ask yourself this equation. Are her actions consistent, plus, increasing plus, uniquely directed toward you? If the answer is yes, you have evidence worth exploring. If the answer is no, you have clarity. And clarity is strength. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments, write this. Does she show consistency, increasing effort, or unique attention toward you? Answer honestly. If this video helped you understand female psychology better, like this video, subscribe for more relationship insights, and share it with one friend who needs clarity in their dating life.